Hare Krishna students. Today we are going to learn about control statements. Now what are control statements? Control statements allow us to have control over our program. With these statements we can control the flow of program, that means from which line to which line the program is going to work, if it is going to jump any line, if it is going to read or execute all the lines. These kind of work can be done using control statements. Now in Visual Basic we have if then statement. Using this statement and if then and if then else statement, using these two statements we can work with control over our program. So let us work with some of the controls that are over here, and today we will be doing simple programs with if and else. Okay, so let us check this one. So first of all we'll write a program using using QBasic. Now there is a command called rem. Okay, using this command, if I use this command, that means the program is not going to execute that line. Okay, the QBasic interpreter is not going to execute that particular line. So in rem we will write as such. Okay, write a program in QBasic to find largest of two numbers. So we'll take input from the user and we'll take input in a different way today. Okay, so type input space within double inverted comma, write first number, and what we can do is we can use semicolon and then put the name of the variable that is going to hold it. Okay, so I'll put a semicolon over here. After semicolon let us take a to hold that number. Next, input second num, semicolon, let's take this as b. If now we'll be writing an if then else statement. If then statements is not used that much, mainly if then else is only used. So let us check over here. Now if a greater than b, then what to do? Then we will print. Okay, print. I'm moving it this much so that I can understand under which it is working properly. Print a is largest. Okay, or let's put it this way. Okay, leave it like that, a is largest, else print b is largest. Okay, so this is how we put if then else statement. Okay, now one thing, if we have started if, we have to end if. Okay, so therefore we'll write end if in the last. Okay, so after this the program is going to end. Now let us run this program. Let us see what happens. Okay, there is a small error in the program. Let's check where the error is. Okay, it is showing at line number 13. There is an error. See, it is given at L13. So line number 13 is having error. Okay, now let us run. Okay, still it is showing a little bit of error. We will go through this and check for errors. Okay, so first now let us take 10, then press enter. Second now let's press 20, enter. So it is showing B is largest. So this is how we can use if then statement to do some simple comparisons, simple work, and using this mainly our program control is proper. Okay, in your book some of the examples that are given is not something that I like to call proper examples of if then else statements. Okay, now let us do one more program. Please write down this program very nicely. Let us do one more program. In this program we are going to find out largest of 3 numbers. Okay, so please write down this program that I have written over here. That is a program to find the largest of 3 numbers. So as you can see, the if statement, in if statement I have written if a greater than b and a is greater than c. So if both times a is greater than b and a is greater than c, then we can tell that a is, yes, a is always greatest over here or the largest. Next, if if this condition does not satisfy, so if this condition is not, maybe a is greater than b but a is not greater than c, so it comes to the next point. In the next point, as you can see, we are checking if b is the largest, so therefore I'll be checking b is greater than a and b is greater than c. So if b is greater than a as well as c, then we can say that b is largest. If any one of the following conditions does not work, then we are checking for c. If c is greater than a and c is greater than b, then only we can say that c is the largest of 3. Now in the end, if none of the conditions are met, okay, so therefore we can assume that the numbers that are given are equal. So remember that this if statement takes input a condition and then depending on that condition gives you a result. So I will explain this once again. If then or if then else, these statements are called control statements. Control statements control the flow of the program. That means whatever program you are doing, using that you can keep a control from which line to which line the data is moving. These are some things that we should keep in mind while working with simple control structures. Okay, control statements or control structures Using this you can keep control over your program. You can understand which line is going to print, which line is going not going to print, depending on a given condition. So therefore these particular statements are used for controlling the flow of data in QBasic. Here we have a program that is going to calculate fares depending on age. Okay, so first of all, how this program is going to work. So in this program we are going to enter the fare, total fare, okay, male fare, and depending on age the fare will get discounts. Okay, so what I have done is that first I have entered the fare, I have entered the age, and this is how the chart is going to look like. If the age is less than 12, that means anyone below 12 will not require any rate. Okay, there is no rate. That means they are free of cost. They can simply travel at free of cost. If age is between 12 and less than 24, then they have to pay, they are paying 70% of the fare. So I can write 0.70 as 70%. So that means they are having discount of 30%. Now if age is less than greater than equal to 12 and less than 74, then they have to pay full fare, and for any other ages, that means more than 75, the value 0.75 at least, that means 25% discount is going to be applied. So how we are going to calculate? We are going to calculate the total fare based on, we'll multiply fare with rate, so we'll get the total fare in the end. Okay, so let us run this program. So let us, maybe the base fare is 100 rupees. Okay, so for any age between 12 and 24, the rate, that the money they have to pay is 30% with discount. So let us give a age of 20. So as you can see, your fare is 70 rupees, it is showing. So therefore this is how we do this program. Write this program down in your copy and we can see this. Now for your today's classwork, I will give you a program to calculate the grade of a student. Okay, so what that table should be accordingly. So if a student is scoring anything less than 30, we will consider it as fail. So I will write the question for you over here. After you have I think you have completed this, pause the video and complete this writing, and then I will write the program over here. Okay, so write a program in QBasic to find the grade of a student depending on marks. Okay, so this is our program's main topic. This is just something we have to do. Okay, so what are the topics? Means how they will get the grade. If grade is less than 30, we will consider it as fail. Okay, now if grade is greater than 30, greater than equal to 30 and less than, and grade is less than, let's say 45, then we are going to give grade, we're going to say it is D. Okay, so if grade, sorry, this shouldn't be grade, marks is greater than equal to 45 and marks less than 60, we consider that as C. Okay, next we have if marks greater than equal to 60 and marks less than, let's call it 75, we'll give grade B. And if marks greater than equal to 75 and less than equal to 100, we are going to give grade A. So this is what I am giving you as the chart that we have to follow to make the program. So what you have to do is you have to take input marks, and after inputting marks you have to provide them the output as grade. So if I enter in the program that 63, that means 63 falls between 60 and 75, so I will output grade is B. So this is how we are going to do this program. This will be your classwork for today. While you'll be watching this video, I will post this as an assignment. Thank you.